Hi everyone, and whether you're watching us on Facebook or Yopa.com, we want to welcome you to our Yopa webcast. I'm your host, Raina Seitel, and I am so excited to be joined by gold medalist Gabby Douglas. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, I'm glad to be here.
Well, I'm hoping this athleticism will rub off on me somehow by osmosis. I have to ask you before we get started, you've had a whirlwind media tour here in New York. Any moment that stands out for you?
Oh, this of course.
Good answer.
The whirlwind has definitely been crazy, but I'm enjoying every single minute of it.
Terrific. Well, now let's get to Facebook. Gabby is here today answering your questions. You've written to us from around the country via Facebook and email. She's talking to us about her secrets to staying fit and energetic, and also about eating healthy on and off the mat. And we may just get into some girly fun topics as well.
Perfect. Sounds good.
But before we go to Facebook, I want to ask you, what was that moment like for you, standing up there representing US of A last summer? What was it like?
Representing USA, I don't know if words can describe, because it was so amazing to represent USA, red, white, and blue down my back. And I just felt so proud to represent our country. And coming back with 2 gold medals is definitely, and it was an amazing experience for me. And all the effort, time, and money spent in the gym, it all paid off, and it was worth it.
We have a picture of you as a little girl, and I wonder, did you ever sort of dream really big of that gold? When you were training as a kid, did you see your name in lights?
I did, and I had dreams, you know, standing up on the podium and receiving the gold medal. So I strive for that dream, and I pushed, and that was my motivation.
Absolutely. So now we have Facebook questions. I know these people want to talk to you. Our first question comes from Christine. She says, I'm curious, what does your typical week's meal plan consist of? For example, do you follow a training food regimen or a different one while on holiday?
Well, during the Olympics and my training schedule, I always followed a healthy eating plan, a lot of protein, rest, water, and vegetables, fruit in my diet. But I have to admit, on the holidays, I would splurge.
You would? What would you eat when you splurge?
I would have like ice cream and apple pie and cake, but you know, it's not bad to splurge once in a while.
Once in a while, I do that every night. Speaking of training, I want to know, girlfriend to girlfriend, what do you do to pamper yourself? What does Gabby Douglas do on a day off?
I love to rest and just chill, because I was always training and busy, so the day I got rest, I took it.
You took it. Mm-hmm. And also, let's discuss the sacrifices on a serious note that it takes to be an athlete, because I know you moved away from home. You talk about that in your book, which is great, and you had a host family, but that was very challenging for you, wasn't it?
It was very challenging, and gymnastics is a very tough sport, and it took a lot of sacrifices for me, moving to Iowa away from my family when I was 14 years old, injuries and experience and hardships that I had to overcome. You know, I was scared of skills at times, so it takes a lot, and you just have to find that motivation to motivate you and strive for your dreams.
What advice would you give for kids out there who are homesick? Because I know you experienced some of that.
I would definitely say, if you're homesick, please do not quit. Don't go home, because I was in the same boat you were. I was homesick, and I wanted to give up my passion and my dream just because I was homesick. And I look back, and I can't imagine me quitting, because if I wouldn't have quit, I wouldn't have this platform that I have today where I can inspire girls and get amazing opportunities. So please just strive for your dreams, and you can do it.
That's
great. I trust in you.
And your mom helped you through that too, I heard. She said you can't turn back now, right?
Yeah.
You were a little angry at her.
Yeah, my support system was there for me.
Absolutely. Let's go to our next Facebook questions from GQ Jones. He writes, Gabby, I eat yogurt twice a day. Your face as a spokesperson could very well make me switch. But what's the difference between this brand and Oikos or Chobani?
Yopa is very unique, and it's delicious, and I think one of the things that makes it special is the toppings. We got almond and granola, and it just makes it delicious.
What is your favorite?
My favorite is the vanilla almond. It's absolutely my favorite, and I love it.
We're going to dig in a little while here.
Awesome.
Our third Facebook question comes to us from Michelle. She says, I have to admit, I tried the Yopa because I saw your face on the product. I love this yogurt. What can I do to lose 50 pounds? I already lost 20 pounds since January 2nd. Well, good for you. That's terrific.
Wow, congratulations. And whatever you are doing, keep it up. But it's definitely important to stay active and eat healthy. And if you can do that, then I think you can maintain a healthy diet as well.
Absolutely. You need a lot of this yogurt, right?
Yeah.
Our fourth question is a twofer coming to us from Kylie in Sydney. How many calories, Gabby, do you eat when you're training at your most intense level? And how many hours a day do you work out when eating that many calories?
I work out about 4 hours, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5.5, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I would have to say I didn't really...
Wow. First of all, wow.
I didn't really keep up with the calories. I just ate really healthy, like a sandwich and yogurt for lunch and light breakfast and dinner, salmon and protein and vegetables and fruit.
So it's important for you to maintain a healthy diet when you're training, but you don't necessarily count the calories.
I don't count the calories, right.
Because you're burning so many, so
Right.
It's not something that you're conscientious of.
No.
You just need to keep your body fueled. So you can really
enough
perform.
energy. Yeah.
Have you ever felt, when you don't eat right, that your body sort of says, okay, I'm feeling this. This is not a good thing.
Yeah, when I don't eat right or when I don't eat at all, I kind of skip meals, and that's very bad for you because you don't have the energy. And when I skipped a meal, I didn't have the energy to produce a very good workout. And, it was a waste of the day because I could have had a very good meal and produced a very strong workout. So always get in those healthy meals because it's very important.
Yeah, don't skip meals. Okay, we have our fifth question from Mary, who says, are there any food groups you avoid because you found that they have too much gluten or refined sugar, that they sort of weigh you down and decrease your energy?
That is a very good question. I didn't really notice anything like that because I always maintained a healthy diet. I would splurge a little, but I would always like salmon and chicken and protein and beef and stuff like that.
So you don't have a big sweet tooth? Maybe only on the holidays, huh?
I do, but I always try to go on the smart side and eat something healthy. So when I go into the gym, I would have fuel and energy, and I would, produce repetitions of routines and skills.
Because, gluten's a hot button word these days, and all that refined sugar. And we have Oriana is asking us, I like having a variety in my week for workouts. Do you vary your workouts or focus solely on gymnastics? Will we see you pumping iron in the gym or doing some Zumba, maybe?
Oh, that is fun. It's like a mixture of things. I work out, do cardio, I also stretch, but we also work the gymnastics side, the skills, the events. So it's kind of a mixture in between one workout.
So in other words, when you are training, you're training for 5 to 6 hours every day. There's not much time to sort of go and take a dance class down the street, right?
Not really. We don't have time to do dance class or any of that because we're always in the gym so much.
And off season, what do you like to do?
Off season, I still go in the gym and work out because it's important to maintain my endurance because another competitions are coming up and I still have to stretch, keep my flexibility there to do good leaps and good split jumps. So,
do you like yoga? I like yoga.
I haven't tried yoga.
Oh, it's good.
I think I will try yoga this time because
it's good.
I think
you would be so good at it. My goodness, I wouldn't stand next to you. Shall we try this deliciousness?
We should.
Okay, this is your favorite, isn't it? So what is this? What is the key here? Mix it up?
You just mix it up, and you'll have almonds or granola at the bottom. Let me see.
Really good.
Hear the crunchiness, right?
Hard to talk and eat, but
it's really good, isn't it?
And now there are a couple different flavors here too.
There are black cherry and peach, strawberry. I also like the blueberry with the granola. It's really good. It's really good.
I should stop eating and start talking to you. This is so delicious, though. Really, really tasty.
It's really good.
I know why you partnered with them. This stuff is really delicious. You wrote a book in your spare time, just a little book.
Just book.
A little book. How was that experience?
It was a fun experience. Just writing the book, going back into those memories, my childhood memories, and oh yeah, I did this, and oh yeah, I did that. So it was an amazing experience writing my book.
It was. And seeing it on the shelf, I know there's a picture of you with your book sort of going, that's me, that's really me.
It is fun to still see that. I'm like, oh, I'll take a picture of it because I'm so honored, and not very many girls get to experience what I'm, experiencing. So I'm just enjoying it and having fun.
Can we talk about that, what you're experiencing? Because you've met everybody, including Michelle Obama. What is that like to walk a red carpet? You walk down the runway at the Red Heart Fashion Show. You've sort of met Julia Roberts and Oprah and everybody. What has that been like for you?
It's been amazing, and meeting the celebrities and the stars and even fans. I mean, they all come up to me and say very nice words, but I love doing stuff like that, doing speaking engagements. And I sat down with Oprah, met the First Lady, did Jay Leno with her, and she's fabulous. They all are. And we did the Let's Move campaign with Nike was the partnering, so and it was fun and getting kids active, so I love doing that stuff.
Yeah, motivating kids. And how has that been for you? Seeing all these young kids who really admire you and look up to you.
It's amazing, and it still hasn't clicked in my head yet because I'm so honored because knowing I went to London just to do my duty, and another treat, just inspiring young girls and teens and boys is just a treat for me.
Anybody, any celeb out there, or any real person you would love to meet who you haven't met yet?
They're all, I don't know, I've met so many individuals. I think I would love to meet Emma Stone, though. I love her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Did you hear that, Emma Stone? I know you're watching. that's next, right? And with the Olympics 2016, you're going to start training again in May. Do you feel motivated the same way you did before?
I feel so motivated, and watching the gymnastics competitions and just missing the sport. And
do you miss it when you're not in it?
I miss flying high. I miss my floor routine, everyone clapping along to it. So when I get back in the gym, I think I'm going to be so happy.
And what music do you listen to when you're training?
I listen to pop-up music like Lil Wayne and Drake and Kanye because it really gets me energized, and I want to go out there and compete, and it just gets me hyped up.
What's the motivation the next go round?
I think the motivation is attending more world championships, international assignments, and no one's ever gone back and defended their title before since '96, so I think that's definitely one of the things I want to accomplish.
Yeah, absolutely. And how is it being in a team sport and being an individual out there? What is that sort of, is there a conflict there? Is it something where you all unite? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, well, people often say that, but I think the competition and the teammates, we all bond and we're all sisters, so we get along and we support each other, and we don't get competitive like that because that's who we are. We love each other.
Well, we can't wait to see you 2016 in Rio. Thank you to the entire Facebook community, those of you who are watching, those of you who had submitted questions, and of course, thank you so much to Gabby Douglas for sharing the training secrets of a gold medalist. I really, really enjoyed chatting with you today.
Thank you.
Now let's go do a round off back handspring.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Shall we eat?
Yeah.